Japan to become the world's biggest market for industrial robots as total sales in the country reached nearly 37,000 units in 2013, a 60% increase from the previous year. Now, China brought 36,650 units, including 9,000 domestically made robots, which work out to be 1 in 5 of all industrial robots sold globally last year. The vast majority of the robots are used in manufacturing, particularly the automotive and electronic sectors, where rising automation is improving the productivity of many factories. And China is set to widen its market lead for robots, as over 34,000 industrial robots have been sold in China in the first 9 months of the year. Now, total sales on the mainland are forecast to hit an estimated 45,000 by the end of this year and 100,000 units by 2017. Though China is now the largest market for robots, it still lags behind other countries in the number of robots per worker. China has 21 units for every 10,000 workers, compared with global average for 55 units. South Korea, Japan, and Germany are on top of the robots per worker. Well, with the future projection of robot sales in China going through the roof, many are optimistic that the rising automation in the nation's factory will cut costs and manufacturing time. And also, a report by the International Federation of Robotics predicts demand for industrial robots is rising 25% annually in China. As CCTV's Ying Qiao tells us, robots are outperforming human workers in many factories.
When most people think of robots, they think of the humanoid type, not a mechanical arm able to mimic the delicate function of a human hand.
This robot is very much like our arm. For example, let's look at this. We call it a platform. It functions just like our joints. And this shoulder joint can do a 360-degree spin.
And when it comes to hazardous jobs such as wielding, robots take on the dangers themselves. Here at this fully automated workshop in the northeastern Chinese city of Shenyang, there are no human workers, as robots are being made by robots.
A traditional assembly line takes 3 to 4 workers to assemble 2 units in 1 hour. Since we are fully automated using robots, we can assemble 10 units in 1 hour without even 1 worker.
In no country is the use of robotics more lucrative and vital to production than the automobile sector. Last year, China bought 37,000 robots, including 9,000 that were made domestically. More than half went to be used in auto manufacturing. On the production line at the Fall Volkswagen plant in the southern Chinese city of Foshan, manual labor is noticeably absent here.
Robots are energy saving and environmentally friendly, and they can ensure the consistency of products. When you set parameters right, you can ensure that output quality is right. This is something manual labor cannot measure up to.
And robots are also venturing into low-end manufacturing. At this kitchenware factory in Foshan, several robots were brought in not long ago are changing the manufacturing game, slashing costs and cutting production times.
Work that needed 100 men before can now be done with 40 men. And now we can have the same output using 800 square meters of space. Before, we had to use the 5,000 square meters.
Cutting-edge robotic technology, helping usher in China's next stage of manufacturing. Ying Qiao, CCTV.